here's my solution to the DynamoDB exercise. So I created a table called Udacity Neighborhood, and my primary key is neighbor. So my point in creating this table was to kind of get to know some interesting facts about my neighbors that I see on a daily basis as I'm walking around and chit-chatting with them. So here are the names of 5 of my neighbors, and we can see that this data is quite unstructured. I'm not capturing data for every field about every one, but I'm grabbing what I can and I'm adding it to my table. So you can see for my neighbor Mercedes, I've got her car, her child, a fun fact about her and what she's growing in her garden and in her first garden. And I see that my neighbor Hattie is a fun fact about her, scratch golfer. She might have a car, she might not. It's not in the table though. And I don't know anything about kids, at least I didn't add it here. But I do know that she likes to go to Whole Foods and what she's growing in her garden. And as you can see, these rules are not as strict for unstructured data. So I've got spaces, I've got 4 by 4, uppercase, lowercase, and all different kinds of data formatting here, even on my primary key, uppercase and lowercase. And in your table, it's fairly easy to make modifications. If, for example, I do find out at some point that my neighbor Hattie does have a car and she drives a Ford, then I can populate that field in the table as well. So let's go ahead and see if we can find child 1, which is a string that contains C. Oh, well, just C. That should get us Cooper, right? That's Raul's child. But what if we want to pick uppercase C? That gets us Tracy and her child Charlie. So when it comes to searching through your table, uppercase and lowercase, how you enter the data into the table does matter, unless when you're creating your search terms, you tell it to ignore case. Thanks for completing the exercise.